Greetings to those who are connected with my channel, and greetings to those who are using infotaxcoin.com for years and years for their business needs. How much standard deduction is allowed to a person who is over 65 and blind? I'm going to explain it later with the help of a case study. This is Nashima, the CEO of infotaxcoin.com. We are a team of CPAs and EAs. I request attorneys, tax preparers, taxpayers, entrepreneurs, student economists, and the most important politicians who create laws to subscribe to my channel to receive the most up-to-date and accurate tax information to enhance their knowledge. AD hasn't been married. Since his wife died 4 years ago, AD, who is 75 years old, is blind. How much can AD claim the standard deduction? What are the characteristics of the IRS in order to maximize the standard deduction? If a taxpayer hasn't remarried and has lost their spouse in the current tax year, they can file joint as married. A taxpayer who has lost a spouse in the prior to tax year and has not remarried before the end of the current tax year with a qualifying dependent can claim qualifying surviving spouse and use joint return tax rates. Because neither of these apply, AD will use the taxpayer's filing status of single. If a single taxpayer is 65 years old or older by the end of the current tax year, they can claim an additional standard deduction of $1,950. A taxpayer who is blind at the end of the current tax year is eligible for an additional standard deduction of $1,950. For the 2024 tax year, AD is eligible for a standard deduction of $18,500, which is a combination of regular standard deduction $14,600 plus $1,950. He is eligible for due to his age. He's over 65, 1,900 plus. He's blind as well, so he will take another additional standard deduction of $1,950. So the total standard deduction for the AD is $18,500 or $14,600 plus $1,950 plus $1,950. What does the IRS tax table say about the other tax filer? For single or married filing separately, $14,600. Married filing jointly, $29,200. Head of household, $21,900. For the 2024 tax year, the additional standard deduction for individual age 65 and older is $1,950 for single filers and heads of household, $1,550 for each qualifying spouse if married filing jointly. And for the 2024 tax year, the additional standard deduction for individual who is blind, $1,950 for single filer and a head of household. $1,550 is allowed for each qualifying spouse if married filing jointly and blind. In AD's case, AD can take $14,600 as a single filer plus $1,950. He's over 65 years old and he's blind as well. Therefore, he's also eligible for $1,950. The total deduction, standard deduction, AD can claim against his income on 1040, $18,500. Thank you and God bless you.